Guys, we've all heard that everything happens in threes. So, the first, October 7th, the first Shimshat Torah, October 7, 2023, more Jews died that day than any other day since the Holocaust. Then on the second Shimshat Torah, the very next Shimshat Torah that we had a month in advance, the first one on October 7, 2023, I had a month in advance. The second one on September 26th, 27th, had a month in advance, and there was so much content on that day, it was mind-boggling. Okay, so what we have here is one of the most important terrorist persons in the world that's connected with Iran getting assassinated. Not only, I mean, this is such big news that's posted everywhere. It is everywhere. Hezbollah leader Nasrallah killed in massive missile blitz on Chiefs Beirut headquarters. I mean, this is massive news, and it happened exactly on Shimshat Torah. Murdered by Israeli airstrike, Nasrallah confirmed killed in Beirut. This news is going, this is international, this is massive news, and it happened right on Shimshat Torah, like I said, but why? This is the date that we had a month in advance, and there were 4 to 6 apartment buildings completely decimated, and all the people are still in the rubble. You can see blood-soaked rubble right there. I mean, these people face judgment. Hundreds and hundreds of people face judgment on the exact day we had in a capital city that's known as Paris. And we're going to read a comment from a person that knows a lot about, or one of the best comments I've actually seen. So we're going to read that in a second. But this happening on Shimshat Torah, we're going to get to why this is such a big, massive event. Right now, Hezbollah itself says the rules of the game has changed. It's time for revenge. The scene of the Israeli attack is in shambles. 4 to 5 entire apartment buildings lay in piles of rubble, likely with hundreds of innocent people dead. Pictures showing massive destruction at the site targeted by Israel in Beirut. And these people did not know about Shimshat Torah. These people had no idea judgment was coming to them on this day. And everything happens in threes, like I said. The first event, October 7, 2023, more Jews died that day. The second event on Shimshat Torah, this event that killed the Nasrallah leader who's been in power for decades, it happened right on Shimshat Torah. What happens on the third Shimshat Torah? Let's watch and see. But before we do that, let's get to the comment that's going to blow your mind by Ben.
Beirut has the nickname Phoenix City, as well as Paris of the Middle East. San Francisco's seal has a phoenix over the Golden Gate. San Francisco's nickname is Paris of the West. In mythology, Paris is connected to Helen tropical storm, Helen. Hassan Nasrallah assumed office on the 24th anniversary of the first 9/11. Between that day he assumed office and his death day are 11,911 days. Number 24 is connected to the high priest. 24, priestly divisions, Chronicles 24, and 24 elders, Revelation 4. The Antichrist is the final Roman emperor. The high priest in ancient Rome was called Pontifex Maximus, equals greatest bridge builder. The name Nasrallah means victory of God. The city name Beirut means wells. The first result Google shows when typing well symbolism religion is wells represent God himself. Thus, it is very obvious what kind of ritual the assassination of Nasrallah was. The upcoming Feast of Trumpets, October 3 and 4, is 23,409 days after Nasrallah's birth. That number can be read 23rd April 2009, which is the opening date of San Francisco's sinking Millennium Tower. 23,409 days before the
23,409 days before the opening, namely on March 22nd, 1945, the Arab League was founded. October 3rd is the death day of Saint Francis. October 4th is his feast day. The first report of the sinking tower came out 777 weeks after 9/11, namely on August 1st, 2016. Between the tower opening and Nasrallah's death, are 805, which is 7 times 7 times 115 weeks. The ordinal Hebrew value of Jesus Christ is 115. San Francisco's Golden Gate has a max depth of 115 meters. And last but not least, 23,409 is the square root of 153. Are you kidding me? Thanks for that great comment. That was mind-blowingly crazy. You guys should go listen to that thrice. Because what's going on here with Nasrallah and the well exactly on Shimshat Torah is crazy. And here's just two more quick comments by, here's Anna. The eclipse in IPEC Goat as the O in knowing and in Donnie Darko is the solar eclipse of October 2nd because of the association with rabbit. It's over Easter Island. Now she was commenting to a person named Sam. Sam says, I think the solar eclipse on October is very important as it is the beginning and the end of IPEC Goat on Bush and Lily's cheek. And also the IDF Nasrallah bunker, it's going hot. And she also says, new dark moon, October 2nd at 2:49, eclipse over Easter Island. And then Palm also said the sixth seal has opened, mighty men hide under caves and rocks, saying, hide us from the wrath of the Lamb. Now, you guys are not going to believe this. Check this out. You have to understand why they do this. Why they give you October 2nd as crazy as they do, because the number 0, we're taught the number 0 is a number. But even the History Channel reported on the number 0. It might seem like an obvious piece of any numerical system, but the 0 is surprisingly a recent development in human history. Zero's origins likely back to Mesopotamia, yada, yada, yada. So you can read all this. Bottom line is that 0 was not a number. So these people in Babylonia, and this is what these fallen angels are, or the people that run the world, this is how they hide from you. This is how they hide stuff, but they also tell you, you have to know that they can use the number 0 or they cannot use the number 0. So check this. Now, October 7th is a massive date, as you read in Anna's comment and Palm's comment. And I've seen other people just recently, after I read those two comments, I didn't know too much about October 2nd. But there's that eclipse over Easter Island, like Anna was saying, and like Palm was saying, how massive of a ritual it is. October 2nd is Elul 29. Elul 29 is the day we talked about ad nauseum about market crashes and market events on that exact day. That brings in hell on earth on the Shemitah years. This is a Jubilean year. It's going to be massive, but October 2nd is not the day that they're going to bring, because October 2nd, like Anna said later in her comment, if you read it, it's too obvious. They're not using the number 0. So October 2nd is precisely the day we're looking at, which is October 21st. And let me show you why. This is you need a little bit of brain power to check this out. October 21st, the morning of October 21st, is October 20th. And if you just saw on that prior calendar on October 2nd, Elul 29. Elul 29, the end, the very sunset or sundown of Elul 29 is when hell begins. Okay, that's the eve of Rosh Hashanah, the eve of the Feast of Trumpets that everyone's looking at. But like as Anna said, they have to hide it from you. And how they hide it is by telling you that look at Elul 29, look at this eclipse, look at Easter Island, look at all this stuff if you're watching. And then they pull it on this day that's connected precisely because in Babylonia, did they not use the number 0. So you're looking at the middle of towards the end of the day on October 21st, if we're looking at, that precisely connects to everything now, to Easter Island, to this Nasrallah situation. And like I said earlier, it happens in threes. Everything happens in threes, okay? What that means is that Shimshat Torah is so important to these people. Shimshat Torah is going to be mind-blowing. That date is on October 25th, but absolutely nothing will happen on October 25th. It has to happen connected to Shimshat Torah. More Jews died on Shimshat Torah than since the Holocaust. The biggest terrorist leader on the planet died on Shimshat Torah on the exact day we had a month in advance. When do you think that millions and millions and millions of Americans are going to die? They're going to die on a day connected to Shimshat Torah. That day, I am telling you, that day is literally connected to this now October 2nd day, connected to the 7/11, 9/11 code, connected to all of this. And yesterday, I thought about it a little further. Now check this out. about The Simpsons, I looked at a little bit further. You're not going to believe this. Now, what I showed you yesterday about The Simpsons on January 20th, and I said, oh, that's the morning of the 21st, that's incorrect. Look at this. Look at this. The Simpsons are sitting around, the Homer Simpson's sitting around a bunch of burning buildings, okay, on January 20th. January is the first Gentile month and 20th. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Guys, seriously, you're not sitting here watching football. You're not drinking beer. We're trying to figure out this stuff, and only 1,000 people on the planet Earth that watch this video or know about these calendars and knew about Shimshat Torah a month in advance, and about October 7th a month in advance. I mean, this Shimshat Torah is no joke. And look at October 20th. That's our October 22nd. Exactly the 20th of Tishri. Tishri means 120. Not only is the 21st 7/11, 9/11, but the very next day, you see Homer Simpson sitting around a bunch of burning buildings. This is the day. I'm telling you, this is the day. And now that these people are telling us about October 2nd, I didn't look at October 2nd too much, and there's other people commenting about Elul 29 and the Feast of Trumpets. Obviously, like Anna said, they're going to hide this from you. All you have to do is add the number 0 to October 2nd. That brings you right here to this October 21st date, the morning of October 21st. And Elul 29, if you read those books and if you go to those prior videos, Elul 29 literally shows you it happens on the sunset, the sundown of Elul 29. So the time we're watching is on October 21st after 3:20 p.m. Eastern Time on October 21st. And then by the time we get to October 22nd, you're going to be looking at that Homer Simpson sitting around a bunch of burning buildings. They have to bring it in threes. Shimshat Torah is way too important. And I'll say it one more time. Shimshat Torah is on the Tishri 23. All you have to do is look at October 23, which is the 21st, Hashna Rabbah, and then go to our 21st date. It's that simple. Really, that simple. Go to the 21st, look at the 23rd, and then look at Shimshat Torah. This is the week of greatness that Foot Locker does. I'm telling you guys, these people in the comments are geniuses for figuring this stuff out. I just added a little piece of the puzzle here, telling you what day it is. And this is going down. We're not drinking beer and watching football. We're checking out when the end of the world is. Unfortunately for us, we're idiots maybe. But this is when it's going down. On October 21st, connected to October 2nd, Elul 29, the Feast of Trumpets now, connected to September 23rd. And all these videos that I'm posting, it all has to do with the dates September 26th and 27th. If you think we're in the month of October, if you think that right now if we're sitting in the month of October and you're not realizing that we're actually going to be in September next month, because Tishri is the first month, just like September. This is why everything was coded in the month of September. This is why you had this Nasrel situation. This is why Blondie and the movies and everything was coded on September 26th and 27th. There is no other day besides September 26th and 27th. I'm telling you guys that October 21st is the final Shimshat Torah. And now it's connected to the Feast of Trumpets. It's connected to these eclipse dates. It's connected to this thing over Easter Island that I didn't know about. It's connected to Ben's comment about Nasrallah and the well. Go watch that again. I'm telling you guys, this Nasrallah situation on this exact day we had a month in advance is no joke. This thing is going hot. Like Palm said, this is going nuclear, and this is going to go nuclear on October 21st is when it's going nuclear. It's a couple weeks to wait, but all those other dates are going to pass. Nothing's going to happen. People are going to be distraught. But those other dates that they found is not just by chance. Those dates are directly connected to this Elul 29 date, which literally is hidden on October 21st. All right, that's what I got for you. Thanks for the great comments. Have a good day. Bye.